On a Monday night too with our Amy. All right, so let's talk about really cool watering stakes. Now, perhaps if you're someone who has a problem watering like I do, I'm an overwaterer, Jennifer, and I don't think there's any there's no hope for me. I've killed many a plant. So something like this would be ideal. And if you are someone who does not, water too much, you're worried about, because let's face it, those plants, you invested your time, your money, your love in them. So you don't want to kill them by not watering them enough or over watering them. And I love that you don't only get one. And these are cuter than cute. So they look like a decoration. And all you're going to do is put your water in there and you're good to go. So you get all 5 for $15.98. That comes down to about $3.20 a piece. So let's say you're going to do 5 thank you gifts to teachers and they happen to be, or coaches, whomever, someone like that, or 5 gifts to the book club. You could buy a plant, even at the grocery store, and then put one of these in there and just explain to everybody what it does. I love the idea.
I think that's a great idea.
Right?
And this is what you can tell them. You can tell them that these are made out of ceramic, and the ceramic at the top has been shaped and painted into a beautiful, enchanting little mushroom. Sorry. And the bottom portion, that is the stake, that is raw ceramic. It doesn't have any glaze on it. And so that makes it very porous, meaning that things can go in and out of it. So when you fill this up with water, the water is going to leach its way through the ceramic, and it's going to go into the soil of your plant. So it's going to act like a time release almost. The drier your soil is, the more water it's going to pull through the ceramic. So all you need to do is make sure that the mushrooms stay filled with water. You can take them over to the kitchen sink and fill them up that way, or you can bring a watering can over. It's totally up to you, but this is a way for you to have water always by your plants, but
perfect.
you not have to be the one that's always watering your plants. You know what I mean? These do it for you.
I don't know why I thoroughly enjoy watering my plants, obviously, which is why I end up killing a lot of them. So this is something, and maybe you are lucky enough and you go away on the weekends. Maybe you're busy with your kids or in soccer or baseball or some kind of tournaments, every weekend. And so really, from Friday to Monday, you're ignoring the plants. Having something like this might be really, really nice. And so, Jennifer, we just put the water in here all the way to the top. And then we're just going to go ahead and push this down. Let me put it so that you all could see it. You know what I would probably do? Take like a screwdriver or something and make a hole in here large enough so that you don't end up, although that pushed down pretty easy. And then, look, I wouldn't know you were watering your plant that way. Look how cute that is.
That looks adorable. And that's exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you have sticking up from the stake this cute little mushroom that's just peeking out.
Cute.
And it looks like, a little lovely companion that goes with your plant. And it's whimsical, it's enchanting, it's
easy.
I love the little paint job. It's easy. And then all you have to do is just keep adding water to that stake. So these stand between 5 and 5.5 inches tall.
Okay.
And what's nice is that you get a set of 5. So the larger your plant is, the more stakes you want to put in it.
Okay.
So I have 2 in my fern here with me at home just because I wanted to show the watering stakes. But this plant would only need like 1 of them. But if you had like maybe an indoor fig tree or something, you would maybe want to put like 3 around it. So the larger your plant is, the more. And you get 5, exactly.
Can I ask you, could you use a liquid fertilizer in here, do you think?
I don't know if the fertilizer
would go through,
molecules would go through.
Okay.
If it was just all dissolved, I don't see why not. But if there's any like little granules left that haven't been dissolved, they're not going to be able to pass through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, the liquid fertilizer I thought maybe would be okay. I mean, try it out. you know, it couldn't hurt. The other thing about this is, I think this is decorative. I think it's a great idea, but also maybe you are someone whose life is so busy that you just don't have time. Or do you ever have a plant somewhere, like I have this, don't ask me what the name of the plant is, this beautiful plant my friend Sue sent me when my mom passed, and it's like a peace lily plant. So it's like, it's big. And some days I come home and it's like, because the sun's beating on it. I'm like, oops, sorry, gotta. So I could take a, you know, bottled water and put in here, and then, you know, once I drank the, you know, just fill it up with regular tap water and keep this full. And the dryness of the soil and the plant really know how to work with these.
They do, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so
and
good.
that's what's gonna make the water come through. Is the dryness of the soil. It's going to pull it through and put it right into the root.
You know, I mean, think about that. That's $3 and change. And if you are someone like Mary Beth said, she's starting to get into planting flowers and everything, we could go to the grocery store, Jennifer, and